Hello, it's Catherine Reed here with Your Brain on Yoga. What day is it? Thursday, March 5. And we are on our second class of the stress management pillar as taught by the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation. So I thought we would start with a breathing pattern that you might know. It's the 1 to 2, I call it, like a ratio, 1:2, where your exhale is longer than your inhale. And it provides, in my experience, instant calm. So if you like to know physiology, it's, the fight or flight, sympathetic nervous system, where we're buzzing around and doing this and doing that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that some of us are on that high alert mode much of the time, and that just kind of wears out our adrenals and is really hard on the system. So whenever we can put ourselves into the parasympathetic state, rest and digest, they've added a word, rest, digest, and connect. So it's the calming, quieting, bonded. And this breathing pattern does that for us. So get yourself settled so that you feel grounded, connected to something, chair, whatever you're sitting on, maybe feet on the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Start to notice the speed, the length of your inhale and your exhale. And then gently begin to lengthen your exhale. You might find it easy to do that if you take a kind of enthusiastic inhale and then a long, slow exhale. You know, another way to learn how to lengthen your exhale is to breathe through your teeth. So it would look like this. Try that. So when you're exhaling, you're making an S sound because it, has to slow the breathing down when you're just taking it through your teeth. That's one way to get familiar with this 1 to 2 breathing pattern. To make sure as you're practicing this that the breathing is smooth and easy. There's no sense of strain or concentration. Keep it as quiet as possible. And every 3 or 4 breaths or so, try counting inside your head. So it might be something like inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let your breathing return to normal. And let your eyes open. So what you could do, maybe I'll do this at the end of our class. I use a lot of sticky notes. They're so handy. I even cut some of them up so I can fit them in my day timer to remind me of things. So at the end of class, I'm going to do this, and I want you to remember why I'm going to put this on at the end of class. I want you to remember, why did she do that? And it's so you can get a sticky note. You can use scrap paper with masking tape or whatever to remind you to do that 1 to 2 breathing pattern, to get it started on being a habit, right? Because maybe you do it throughout the day, maybe not. So these are your best friend when wanting to form a new habit. Okay, let's warm up our hands. We're going to do a mudra today. When I was a little girl sitting in my grandmother's kitchen, she and my mom would often sit in the kitchen after dinner, and my dad would be in the dining room with my grandpa. And my grandma, if she sat down to talk for a few minutes, she would twiddle her thumbs. Did you have anybody in your life that did that? Yeah? Well, guess what? One of the 40-ish-year-old men in my business networking group was doing this the other day, and I thought, it's coming back. There's a resurgence of thumb twiddling. Who knew? And the thing of it is, it's really good for your thumb joints. Right? I mean, look at your thumbs when you do it. They're moving in this beautiful circle. And then change the direction. Who knew? Okay, we'll open and close the fingers a few times. Nice big breath. Nice long exhale. A couple wrist circles. This is called Sahasrara Mudra. Sahasrara is the name of the crown chakra. So I've mentioned before there are 7 main chakras going from the root to the crown. So you can call it the crown chakra if you don't want to try to pronounce that Sanskrit. And it's got 2 colors, like the heart chakra also has 2 colors, violet and white. What does it do for us? It helps us access the connection between heaven and humans. Increases awareness of the spiritual dimension of life and the interdependent nature of all beings. Josette, I love how you're getting in touch with your crown chakra there. It improves brain function. It increases concentration, reduces headaches, stimulates the pineal and pituitary glands, which benefits our whole hormonal system. And just creates a feeling of connection with all of life. So it's a fairly simple one. You're going to bring your thumb tips together and your index fingers together. That's it. The rest they can either be stretched or maybe they want to relax, see what works. And then you're holding the mudra somewhere over your crown. As far as the position, I'm going to let you play with that, right? You might want to have it like this. Maybe you want to have it like that. Follow your intuition. If you get a sense that this is the right way for you to do it, then it probably is. And like all mudras where we hold the hands up, the arms can get tired. So keep the fingers in the position and just let your hands rest in your lap whenever you need to. And deepen your breathing. This is a beautiful one to do outside. With your feet directly on the earth, preferably bare feet. And then the mudra is open to the sky, the sun, the light. Eventually letting your hands come down to your lap. Breathing in, breathing out. And once more, rub your hands a bit, get any kinks out of the fingers from holding that shape. All right, and then tap your arms. Little light taps with your fingertips. And your shoulders. And your neck, and your cheeks. Little kitty feet. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe your head. Your chest, your belly, your side body, and as much of your back body as you can reach comfortably. And as much of your legs as you can reach comfortably. Just waking up the body in this gentle way. And coming to stillness, we're going to take our arms into cactus, breathing in. As you breathe out, your left hand comes to your right shoulder and you're going to gaze to the right. Look back to center as your arms both open. I'm losing, people are dropping like flies here. Take an inhale. On the exhale, other side. Back to center, breathe in. Left hand crosses, gaze right. On the exhale. Come to center, inhale. And exhale, right hand crosses, gaze left. Come back to center, and we're going to switch it up a little bit. So as you cross your left hand over, you're going to gaze left. So it's odd, right? It's very weird. We don't do this in daily life. Please move your head slowly. Ease back to center. Open your arms. Move your head slowly, please. And the right hand crosses. You gaze to the right. Take your time to come back to center. Breathe in. Left hand crosses. Gaze left. Center, inhale. We'll finish up with the right hand. And let your hands come to your lap. Well, I don't think a brain yoga class would be complete without challenging ourselves. Remember this one? Peace sign in one hand, okay sign in the other hand. Switch. It's okay to look at your hands. Marianne's got a party going on. Your system must be so sensitive. You put your hands up and it's sending things, right? That's so funny. Uh-oh, now I'm all mixed up. The idea with this is to switch more quickly. Like, you know, as soon as you get the knack of it, keep it going. And I'll tell you, it does get easier. Because what I'm doing right now, I could not do that for the first 6 months I started to teach this. There's no way I could do it this quickly. So the brain does learn, but then it's not challenging anymore. Right? The idea is that it should be hard. And then the brain is doing its bicep curls and its push-ups, you know? Definitely a tricky one. Definitely a tricky one. Yeah. Are you making notes, some of you? Because you want to practice that? Yeah. Peace sign in one hand, okay sign in the other hand, and then just switch. I love this feeling. I mean, can't you feel your synapses firing? for sure. Okay, let's do a little cat-cow. Warm up the back, move the spine a little bit. Maybe 3 or 4 times. I realize I always turn in that direction. I've got to stop doing that. Okay, and then you're going to bring your body up to vertical. You're going to bring your hands to your waist. You're going to fold at the groin crease where your legs meet your body and do a half forward fold. Rise back up to vertical torso. Inhale, exhale as you fold. Pay attention to how your back feels. Make sure that you're keeping your back happy. So that might mean you go just a couple inches, not very far. If you want to build more core strength and your back says yes to this, when you come forward, pause. And then if you're still feeling okay to push it a little bit, you can bring your arms into cactus. Just creating a little bit more challenge for your body. And then bring your hands to your lap, bring your torso vertical. Beautiful full breath, long exhale. We'll paddle the feet. Take them apart, bring them back together. Walk them away from your body, walk them towards the chair. Okay, so you're going to heel toe your feet apart so that your knees and feet are a little wider than your shoulders. And you're going to bring your hands to your inner thighs like this, fingers pointing towards the floor. And I want you to watch this for a second because it's a very strange move. It's one of those weird yoga moves that is so good for the body because it's different, right? So please just watch for a sec. So what I'm doing, just watch for a sec, please. I'm taking one shoulder towards the opposite knee. And it's slow. I really want you to be respectful of how far your body is happy to go. Okay? So let's do this side first. So your left shoulder is going to come towards your right knee. You're going to keep your back long. You're not rounding your back. Keeping your chest open, and then rise back up. Slowly come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Right shoulder towards the left knee. And come back up to vertical. When you're back in center, check in with your body. See if that maybe is enough. Maybe once is enough. If it is, you'll pause and breathe. And if you feel like doing it again, repeat it on each side. It's great to see you moving so slowly. That's wonderful. Wonderful. And when you come up to center, pause. So we've got another diagonal kind of movement here. You're going to reach across your body with your left hand. As far as the height of your arm, I'm just going to let you play with that. It might be around shoulder height, it might be waist height, it might be pointing towards the floor. What's important is that you're doing the reaching part. The height is, you're going to modify that for your own needs. And then the opposite side, the right arm is reaching across the body. And when you come back to center, pause. Oh, well, make sure you've done the same amount on both sides. Yeah. Josette, you're too quick for me. I gotta keep track of you. So the next piece is same as before. The left hand is going to reach across your body, and then you're going to stretch out your left leg sort of diagonally out away from your body, and then come back to center. Slide the foot back to center. The right arm reaches across, and the right leg is sliding away from the midline of your body. Ease back to center. And pause. Breathing here. And then place your hands on your shoulders or maybe on your upper arms, whatever works. Sit up tall, reaching up through the crown of your head, breathing in. I'm going to take a little twist to your left. And slowly make your way back to center. When you're back at center, breathe in, reach up through the crown, and breathe out as you twist to the right. Slow, exploratory, kind movement back to center, and then shake out your arms. All right, let's do our pop-ups. Popping up out of the chair, a little bit or a little bit more. Maybe your arms are crossed, maybe your arms are swinging. Let yourself come back to seated. So we have done this eye exercise before, and it's so good to relieve stress because we're using our eyes all day long. Sometimes we build a lot of tension in the forehead, scalp, jaw. On Monday, if you missed Monday, I can't remember who was here, we did a jaw release. We did a bunch of massaging, so hopefully you've been able to watch that recording. If you did miss the class, it's a great massage for the jaw and the neck. So this is for the eyes, but when we allow the eyes to rest like this, it's a lot of the facial muscles can let go. And a lot of tension that we didn't know was there can let go. So a lovely stress manager. So once again, we're going to warm up the hands. Take off your glasses, please. And I'll come really close to the screen so it's easier for you to see. Fingers crisscross, palms are cupping the eyes. And then open your eyes for a sec so you can see whether there's light coming in. And then move your hands around until it's dark as you can make it. When you've got the darkness, close your eyes and deepen your breathing. If you've got a table in front of you, it can be really nice to rest your elbows on the table. Imagine deep midnight blue. Full breathing. Easy breathing. With your hands still in place over your eyes, open your eyes and then close them. Take your hands just a tiny bit away from your eyes so there's some light coming in, and then open your eyes and close them. Move your hands a little bit further away from your face, open your eyes and close them. Keep your eyes closed as you remove your hands from your face. Breathe in. Relax your shoulders as you breathe out. When you're ready, open your eyes. Wonderful. I think it's time for Kirtan Kriya. Get the timer going while you get yourself settled. And remember the white light coming in the crown of the head, out the third eye with every beat. When you're ready, Satanama, 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 Satana. Whisper. Sa-ta-na-ma. 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 and into silence. White light in the crown, out the third eye, between the eyebrows. Whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Wish, 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 wish. Sa, ta, and chanting Satanama, 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 and finish up. Satanama. Raise your hands up on the inhale. Let them come out and down on the exhale. Pausing, breathing. Receiving. Today's quote is from Samuel Ullman. Years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. I hope you're enthusiastic about something.